this series is supposed to be pre-recorded, but what the heck? I'm gonna go ahead and go live back-to-back weeks, 2 episodes in a row, and that's not necessarily that bad. I think I like being live. I like answering questions. I like responding to you guys in the chat. So it's all good. But today, we're gonna talk Xboxes, Dolby Atmos Fee. Also, the PlayStation 3 and Vita stores are now closing or closing soon, whatever the case may be. I'll make sure this is right here. It is. Okay, with all that said and done, let's get it going, man. 15 minutes of fame.
For 15 minutes of fame, I can settle for being ordinary. But nobody remembers the ordinary. It's the ones who live forever. Trendsetters, trendsetters. Break the bar, cause not everybody can be trendsetters, trendsetters. Break the bar. It's the only way I gotta be.
Yo, shout out to the people in the chat. Hustle, man. Good seeing you, bro. As usual, always showing love and showing support. You a real one, man. And I hope all things in your life are going according to plan. I'm gonna put 15 minutes on the clock starting now. Now, here's my biggest issue with people on social media, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, whether it's YouTube, and the people who have a following. If you have a following, you have a responsibility to be truthful, okay? You have a responsibility to not spread misinformation. That's the responsibility you took on when you decided to be someone on social media. Whether it's in journalism, YouTube, whatever the case may be, you have to be truthful at all time and not spread misinformation. But that isn't the worst thing you can do if you decide to spread said information, okay? The worst thing you can do is to not come out and correct the information that you've given out. Because granted, you may not have known. You may have been just listening to other people. You may have done the research yourself. So you decide to, hey, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to say these same things because this is what I have heard. And then when it comes out that you're wrong, you just go about your merry way, allowing the people who follow you to continue to spread misinformation. Because believe it or not, it only takes one person to start something with a big enough crowd, and then someone else with another big enough crowd gets that same misinformation, and then they come together. Now a bigger group has misinformation, they're spreading it, and they beat another bigger group, and so on and so forth. And no one took responsibility to say, oh, dang, I was wrong, because when I was saying the misinformation, it fit my fanboy, fangirl, console war narrative, okay? Dolby Atmos, okay, is a $15, if you want to use Dolby Atmos, no matter what you're using on it, there's a $15 one-time licensing fee. The Xbox One headset is out and it is sold out. I can't find one anywhere. Good luck trying to get one if you're trying to look for one, right? I should have pre-ordered the damn thing. The Xbox One headset has come out and it has Dolby Atmos inside of it, right? Well, it has the ability to use Dolby Atmos. Now, when you fire it up on your Xbox, your Dolby Atmos, you have to put in a key. I don't have one, so I'm not 100% sure, but you have to put in a key to show that you have the license to use that. And so people took that, people without any type of, without taking the chance to even read it, they went and said, oh, look, Xbox is charging you $15 to use their headset. Oh, Sony doesn't do that. Sony's headset is free. Look what Sony's doing with this. I believe it's the Tempest engine. Someone let me know if I am wrong in the comments. Like the Tempest engine. Microsoft is charging you $15. That's crap. Who would do that? $100 for a headset and $15 to use it? That's BS. So a lot of people with big enough followings, in my opinion, ran with this information. Microsoft is charging you $15 to use their $100 premium headset, which in reality, Dolby is charging you just like they charge everybody else. You don't have to be on a Xbox headset. Anyone who wants to use Dolby Atmos is a $15 licensing fee, one-time use, okay? Microsoft gives you an option. Hey, you can use Dolby Atmos if you have the license, if you pay the $15 for the licensing fee, or you can use Windows Sonic. And that's the thing that everyone seems to absolutely just forget about because it doesn't fit the narrative. It doesn't allow people to scream, hoop, and holler, oh, look what your console is doing, and look what mine is doing. Mine is free with the Tempest engine, and yours is making you just charging you $15 just to use it, when it's not true. when it's the furthest thing from the truth. But again, however, whoever you are, you have a responsibility to be truthful at all times. And if you are not telling the truth, if you are caught telling a lie, or if you are caught saying something that was true but you didn't mean to lie, you have a responsibility to not only to the people you follow you, for everyone. Anyone who may come across said video or come across said tweet, to at bare minimum delete it. But two, you need to come across and say, hey, everyone who followed me, I made a mistake. Okay. Granted, is this necessarily a big deal? Not in the grand scheme of things, but it was a hot ticket on social media this weekend to a point where it was even trending on Twitter. That everyone being upset that Microsoft was charging you $15 when in reality, Microsoft isn't charging you a thing. Dolby is charging you, and they've always charged, whether you use an Xbox headset or any other headset, they will charge you a $15 licensing fee. My whole point is that you have an obligation. And you know what? I say if you have a big enough following, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take it back. Everybody, tell the damn truth. Be honest. You know for a fact something isn't a certain way, or if you didn't take 2 seconds out of your life to do research, you saw something on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or any other social media platform, which is why I say back in the day, AOL Messenger was the best. MySpace, the MySpace game, we had the best time. But if you're on any type of social media platform, tell the damn truth. What do you gain out of spreading misinformation? And it's not, it can't just be, not just gaming, iPhone, Android, Coke, Pepsi. It doesn't matter. What are you gaining out of spreading misinformation? You don't work for either company. Why are you trying to damage another company so bad? Take other people's joy away from the product they're enjoying. So for anyone who's watching this, don't listen to the people who have 6 to 7 possible brain cells flowing in that big ass mega mind head of theirs. Okay? Theirs. Sorry, that's the country in me. Okay? If you want Dolby Atmos, no matter where you decide to use it, it's a $15 fee by Dolby, not Microsoft. If you want to use Microsoft headset without paying it, and listen, $15 for what's arguably the best of the best. When I get my headset, I'm gonna do it. But if you want a free alternative, there's Windows Sonic there for you to use. y'all wildin'. It's that for you to use, man. I'm just saying. Ooh, we're down to 8:30. We're making good time today. Listen. What's going on, Anthony, Barron, Trevor in the chat? Man, I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for real. Y'all come through, show some support. As usual, if you guys do me a favor, hit that like button and share the stream out. We got about 8 minutes left before we get on to the next topic, which is people are upset. Some people are upset that the PS3 and Vita stores are apparently being shut down. You can no longer buy games from those stores, which in the grand scheme of things, J-Dub, my brother J-Dub from Houston, what's going on, brother? I mean, and I say Houston because I was going to make a joke about how things is looking bad out there for y'all cheating baseball team and y'all quarterback doing some things shouldn't be doing. But that's here for another day. It's nice to see you in the chat, brother. PS3 and Vita stores are closing. By my knowledge, you won't be able to download any more games from these stores. In the grand scheme of things, most people are not using said platforms. I don't know anyone that gets home and say, yeah, I'm going to plug in my PS3, guy. I don't think anyone's doing that, right? No one's running out to play their PlayStation 3 and or Vita at this point, right? I think I bought 3 Vitas and sold 3 Vitas, right? It just wasn't for me. However, this is why I think people were so excited about backwards compatibility. Because on Xbox, and I know I'm going to get the whole, you're an Xbox, you love Xbox too much, and you black, and you fat, and you like Xbox. I know it's coming. I get it. It's fine. But on Xbox, I can play OG Xbox games, Xbox 360 games, Xbox One games, Xbox Series games. Even though Xbox has no games, because you're black and you're fat and you like Xbox too much. Even though Xbox has no games, I don't have to worry about storefront closing. We ain't got the problem now. Mind you, I feel like I gotta pull that stuff out every week. I would love to be able to play some of because PS3 has some hitters, PS2 has some hitters. Vita, whatever about the Vita. It's neither here nor there. But this is why backwards compatibility is so important on these newer consoles. You had a PS5, you should have the ability to play PlayStation. And I know somebody's gonna come in the comment section and they're gonna say, it's because of the blah 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 blah. I don't listen. The people at Sony, and we've seen it today. The richest video game company, as far as gaming revenue, $25 billion. You can't tell me that's not a single nerd at Sony that can figure out a way to play PS3 games on a PS5? You telling me that's not possible? Find a way to emulate it, fam, because I can find a nerd with a PC that can play them games on this PC, to play every freaking game on this PC. So you telling me with $25 billion game revenue, you can't find me one person at SONY that can do this, that can make it happen? Malarkey. I call cap. This is why backwards compatibility is so important. Yes, in the grand scam, because you're black and you're fat. Listen, in the grand scheme of things, most people aren't playing older titles. In the grand scheme of things, but it feels nice to be able to go back and play some classic games. It feels good. Yes, there are new games that are coming out, and let's be honest here. What are y'all really playing right now? Keep it $150. Keep it $1. See, me, I'm playing Yakuza 7, I'm playing Avengers, but as far as brand new titles dropping every day that are actually good, that you actually like, that ain't happening right now. We're at the beginning of a gen. And as our backlog continue to grow, sometimes we don't want to play the games in our backlog. We want to go back and play some classic hitters, some bangers. That's what we want. And you won't be able to do that. Why? Because PlayStation 3, you can no longer play their games. Now, listen, I could be wrong about this. Now, please tell me in the comment section how I feel. Okay? Tell me if I'm wrong. But if you don't have the game downloaded to your PS3, with the store being shut down, you can't even re-download it. That's terrible. And this is why this isn't all my physical collection. You see, I'm kind of wild because you're black and you're fat. Look, this is why physical. Let's get physical. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, right? This is nothing. I got a bunch of 360 games here, underneath here, up here. Listen, this is why physical, and call me an old head. I'm 33, so I'm an old head, right? I love physical media. Because if you have physical games on PS3, guess what? Who cares if the store is closed? Pop the disc in, baby. This is why old heads like me are always going to appreciate and want to buy physical media. Yes, I do digital stuff. If that's a good sale, I'm going to buy it digital. But the moment I can buy it physical, I'm going to buy it physical. I'm going to Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I had it on Xbox 360. Digital version. They took it down. And now it's back. Guess what I did? Limited runs. I got you. Let me get that physical version, baby. Let me get that. Let me hold that. Because you know what happened with that physical version? People say they can still take it away. Even though you have it physical, that don't mean you own it. Bullshit. Bull. They're not going to take it away. They're not. No company's ever going to take away the license from your physical disc, your physical cartridge. It's never going to happen. So I got Scott Pilgrim vs. the World physically, even though limited run takes 17,000 goddamn days to send you a copy of your game, which makes no sense to me. And I'm about to talk about that at some point. Limited run needs competition. It took them 14 months to send me Streets of Rage. Now it's taking me 17,000 goddamn days to get my Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Tell me how much is that? And I almost bought it digital again for $11 on a Ubisoft sale, but I said no, because I spent $37 goddamn dollars with limited run. I still ain't got my dang game yet. I'm just putting that out there. Yo, in the chat, I'm going to get to y'all talking. Indeed. Fam doing some hibachi today. Yo, man. Yo. At the end of the day, I love about people who come through here, man, because we can all be on a disagreement. All of us. Even with J, I think J Dub one of the most loved and hated people on Twitter. We can disagree all day. I love J Dub. I call him on the phone. We'd be laughing about it. Me and J Dub sat in the same room talking about what we're about to tweet at each other because we thought it was funny. PAX South last year, we sat there and said, hey man, I'm about to tweet this. It's going to be funny as hell. I don't see how you can not like this guy. It's physically impossible not to like J Dub, really. Please go follow him on social media. Listen, we got less than a minute left. Now less than a minute left, so I'm going to do a couple of plugs here. And this time when people begin to leave. Mr. Kima, thanks for coming through. I'm about to end the stream here by 50 seconds, but please go back and listen to it. Hit the thumbs up and share the stream. I think you would definitely enjoy it. Listen, tomorrow's Cogs in the Machine. Wednesday, WSP Podcast. Thursday is Take 2. Friday, Peep Game. Saturday, Ready Press Play. We have content on this channel 6 days a week. On the 27th, me and Hugger will be streaming Take 2. Yes, the co-host of Take 2 Podcast will be streaming the game Take 2 the day after the release, I believe it's the 27th. That is a Saturday. Make sure you guys come through, check it out, and rock with us. It's been real, man. You guys are trying to be nothing but love, and I thank you guys. I'll be back doing this next Monday. And if you guys want, I will keep doing this live because I like interacting with y'all. And with 10 seconds left, this has been 15 minutes of fame. You guys have a blessed day. Stay beautiful. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. And peace.